It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Jesus, Matthew 19:24. Why this verse confused me. As a teen, I read this verse and thought, that's impossible. A camel through a needle's eye? Ridiculous. Like many, I assumed Jesus meant heaven was unreachable. If entering the kingdom of God was impossible, what was the point of even trying? That belief drove me, and countless others, into despair. If life is unwinnable, why fight temptation? Why resist sin? Slowly, hopelessness crept in, and life became like a ship without a rudder, drifting, crashing, repeating mistakes. The hidden meaning. Years later, I discovered something life-changing. In ancient Jerusalem, there was a small city gate called the Needle's Eye. A camel could only pass through if it bowed low and shed its baggage. Suddenly, the verse made sense. Jesus wasn't painting an impossible image. He was teaching this. Pride cannot enter God's kingdom. Wealth clutched too tightly becomes a burden. Only humility and surrender open the way. The camel doesn't vanish, it kneels. The rich don't vanish, they release. Confession and hope. Looking back, many of my worst decisions came from believing hope was gone. But the truth is, hope has always been here. Forgiveness was already poured out on the cross. Jesus' blood covers past, present, and future. What blocks us isn't impossibility, it's our baggage. Drop it, bow low, and walk through. Modern-day lessons. Technology and temptation. With every new device comes greater temptation. Without self-control, we misuse power. Just as the camel must drop its load, we must drop distractions and discipline our minds. Wealth and burdens. Having more doesn't guarantee peace. Often, more power means more problems. True freedom comes in detachment, not accumulation. Personal growth. Like roots before fruits, transformation happens underground. Humility, discipline, prayer, unseen work that eventually produces visible life. Modern parable. A man planted a seed. For 46 days, nothing grew. Friends laughed, mocked, dismissed. On day 47, a sprout broke through. By year 1, it was a tree. By year 3, birds nested in its branches. Those who mocked now rested in its shade. So it is with faith. Growth begins invisible, but its fruits will bless even those who doubted you. A touch of humor. Even pastors tell jokes before sharing truth. So here's mine. Why is it so hard to enter God's kingdom? Because temptation is always recruiting. But remember, roots are stronger than branches, and humility outlasts temptation every time. Eternal truth. The camel can pass through the gate, you can too, not by perfection, not by wealth, but by humility. The gate is narrow, but it is open, and hope is eternal. We are already forgiven, always and forever. All that's left is to walk through, lighter, freer, ready. Message created by Michael Valance Jr.